Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Brad Tragic video. And yes, I'm up, kind of walking around like I do with my vlogs, but actually, no, this is actually not just a regular vlog. It's gonna be kind of a vlog. Toward the end, I'll probably talk about nonsense. But actually, today, this is somewhat a movie review, but not really a movie. It's a stand-up review. So I checked out one of the things that just went on Netflix. It's Jeff Dunham's Relative Disaster. Now I thought this had come out a long time ago, but evidently not. It's not new. It is new. So I thought there was something called this like a long time ago. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe this is old and they just now put it on there. But they were making a big deal out of it. So I don't know if it was like a recent comedy special that was on Comedy Central and they just now put it on Netflix. I don't know because I thought it was already on. But anyways, I checked it out. It was awesome. Um, it was super funny. I mean, there's nothing. I don't think there's been a Jeff Dunham special that I didn't think wasn't funny. To be honest, probably the first one that I ever seen was probably the less funny of all of them. Uh, Currently, that I think. Um, I think he just continues to keep on getting funnier and funnier, and which is really cool because he debuted a new puppet in this thing. So let me just kind of give you the premise of what happens. It pretty much every one of his specials kind of starts the same. Walter is usually the first one that comes out. Super awesome. Walter's hilarious. He always catches hell. I liked when they interact with the audience though, and this time they didn't really do that. Like they always say like ask him questions and people ask Walter questions. I kind of wish they would have done that, but they didn't do it in this special. It is filmed in Dublin, Ireland, but they also did some movie scenes in there a little bit. Um, the running gag in the beginning was they're trying to get all the puppets into the car, or they're trying to get everybody into the car at the beginning of it. They show that, and then another part they show there's a funny gag about Walter being Jeff's dad, and then they run some sequence over that. If I'm not spoiling anything, really, you really think a puppet is his dad, but they do some little joke about that in the stand-up special. So they have a little vignette of that, and I think there's something at the end. Um, no, there's nothing at the end. It's just standing up. Never mind. I thought there was another one too somewhere where they show a vignette of something else. Um, Might have been no, it wasn't Bubba. I don't know. But anyways, um, there was Walter, and I think it was the new kid, the new one that came out. Or was it? Yeah. It was Seamus, the new baby thing, and it was funny because I think like he says something to him and he says the MF word. And I'm like, whoa! And Jeff was like, babies aren't supposed to talk like that. And he's like, well, I have a few pints in me or something like that because he's like an Irish baby or something. It's one of the newest characters. I'm like, oh my lord. Like this is that's the only thing about Jeff Dunham I will say that he does have some characters that probably he's not gonna bring out all the time. But some characters he may just do one time for like one special. And then kind of maybe if he comes up with jokes for him, like have him come back later on. Like I think right now, like they did some jokes with the baby that they could have had Sweet Daddy D do. That would have been interesting for him to come back. And they even mentioned him, when Bubba came out, which I believe was the next one after the baby. Bubba came out. He talks about, the baby being the most drunk one of the puppets now, that he can drink Bubba under the table or something like that. They talk about that. It's pretty funny. And after that, Peanut comes out. So, yeah, overall, yeah, but there was a theme. They did kind of mention Sweet Daddy D, and my wife's messaging me. And they did mention Sweet Daddy D um, doing that. And so it was very, very interesting to see uh, how like if they bring Sweet Daddy D back because he mentioned him. I'm sure he's gonna probably be in the next special because a lot of people are probably gonna be talking about him now and wondering if he's going to be back. I guarantee people will be like, yeah, what happened to Sweet Daddy D? So I can almost guarantee you in the next Jeff Dunham special, Sweet Daddy D is probably going to show up. Um, because Jeff himself mentioned him. So, like I said, it's okay if he has those puppets, that like every once in a while this shows up and he doesn't really have jokes for them all the time because it wouldn't really work. Like a grumpy old man named Walter, you're gonna have jokes with him all the time. Peanut's just a crazy guy who just yells randomly things and does stupid stuff. Like he's gonna be have things for him all the time. Bubba is a drunk redneck. And actually, they don't even have him like on there all the time. I think there was one time they didn't have him on there. So sometimes he may not have a lot of jokes for him because he is just a drunk redneck. But you can come up with a lot of jokes for him. But we haven't seen. I don't think Jalapeno on a Stick hadn't been there for a couple specials. Um, Ahmed's son, I think, was on the last. Was they on the last one? And I haven't seen that full. I don't think I've seen that full stand up that he was on. But yeah, Relative Disaster was really good, start to finish. I think it was about 2 hours, close to 2 hours long, a little bit over maybe. I don't remember how long it was to be quite honest. But I mean, I think it might have been like an hour and 20 or hour 30. So it may have been kind of close to, yeah. I mean, it doesn't feel like it though. It really doesn't. Oh, Ahmed, yeah, Ahmed's on there too. I forgot about that. Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. He was near the end. Peanut is always last. I don't know why. Like I think I like Ahmed's kind of taken over the show. I think, to be honest, Ahmed and Walter could honestly end the show if they wanted to. I think Peanut is funny, but I don't like Peanut like compared to the other ones. Like I don't. I think he's kind of made him the popular one. He's not really the popular one because I think he could switch it up with Ahmed or Walter, and it would be perfectly fine. People would be fine with that. Um, but I don't know. Anyways, that's all I really got to say about that. Definitely worth checking out on Netflix. It is currently on Netflix. I don't know how long it's going to be on there for. I always say that because anytime I review a movie, like 2 years later, it might not be on Netflix. So, per when I published this video, it was on Netflix. So check the publication date on the thing down below. And that's when it was on Netflix. If it was not on Netflix, well, you missed your window. Um, Hope you guys enjoy this video. And Jeff Dunham he's just a crazy guy. So anything he ever comes out with, he's definitely worth checking out. I've seen other ventriloquists, and I don't think nobody can do it as good as Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham is probably the best right now until somebody comes along and knocks him off. He's going to be the best ventriloquist out there right now. Well, I mean, I don't know if there's any out there that are better than him that just don't have specials. I don't know. I'm not following around ventriloquists everywhere. Just saying. But yeah, there you go. Jeff Dunham, definitely worth checking out. Super funny. Peanut was actually it was really funny this time. I think Peanut keeps getting funnier and funnier because every single time I see Peanut, I'm annoyed by him. But this time was super, super funny. Relative Disaster was an awesome, awesome stand-up special. That Peanut actually had me rolling. So every single one of them had me rolling. And I think the one that had me least rolling was the baby. I wasn't really into him that much. But other than that, it was really funny. Bubba was really funny too this time. Sometimes he gets somewhat annoying, but all the jokes kind of played off of each other, and they even referenced other puppets. And it's always good when they do that too. So anyway, that's all I got to say about this. Check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, and keep rocking. And keep on watching Netflix. Later.